Hi, I'm Liz Martineau, Board Certified Behavior Analyst and President and Clinical Director of Nashoba Learning Group. Thanks for taking the next few minutes to watch our tips for parents and practitioners. As always, we'd love to hear your suggestions and comments. And now, on with the show.
Hi, my name is Maureen Lacerte. I'm a clinical director here at Nashoba Learning Group, and I'm here to share a tip with you that we shared with a family who was having difficulty with a child who had all of a sudden developed an intense parental attachment to one of their parents and was experiencing a lot of anxiety related to this parent's comings and goings. In this particular case, Mom and Dad had taken a 3-day trip, something Mom had never done before, and when she returned, these behaviors started. All of a sudden, he would not use the bathroom unless she was present with him. She could not leave the house without his sitting at the window with whomever his caregiver was, crying and perhaps engaging in aggressive behavior. Showering routines, which he routinely completed with other people, was no longer okay. Mom always had to be present for those as well. So this became quite an issue for this family. So we decided we needed to have some sort of a visual to signal to this child Mom's comings and goings, and how could we best do that? So with Mom's help, we created this, which is in her kitchen, readily available, visible from many vantage points in the kitchen, so the child can see it from several different rooms. And what we included on here was a picture of the family car, a picture of the kitchen, and a clock. And what we asked Mom to do was each time she would go run an errand was to place herself in the car and then put her picture back in the kitchen, signaling that she would be returning to the house, and then estimate a time that she would be returning home. And whoever else would be traveling with her, those pictures went into the car as well. And as you can see, we just use headshots, making it easier to do. This worked beautifully. We had Mom practice this for several days, creating errands that she didn't have to run, so that this child could begin to see the connection between these pictures and Mom's comings and goings. Worked very, very well. What we hadn't accounted for is this child's anxiety related to his own departure from the house when Mom wasn't with him. So for that situation, we relied back on these visuals. We took just the picture of the kitchen with Mom's picture in it, and he traveled with this. So if he would leave the house and Mom were going to be staying home, he would take this in the car with him with whoever his caregiver was. He actually visually referenced it several times to remind himself that Mom would be available to him when he came home. This worked wonderfully. And again, you can tweak this as necessary for your own children. What we would also advise, what we asked Mom to do, was to make sure that if she was going nowhere, this chart sat in the kitchen just like this, so he didn't need to get up close to see that nobody was leaving, nobody was coming back. And he could actually, if he was looking for Mom, he would glance into the kitchen, see this strip with nothing on it, and know Mom was in the house, and then comfortably engage in whatever his routine was. So this was a really helpful tip for this family. It made life quite a bit easier for them, and I hope that you can find something useful in there as well. Thank you.